Okay, happy Saturday, all my alphas out there. Hey, it's Dr. Shantae, and today I am stoked to talk about communication. That's right. Today's podcast is all about communicating effectively with that woman of your dreams so that you can get from point A to point B and everywhere in between and make it flawless. Okay, so guys, if you haven't joined the Alpha Male Society yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. The app is free to download. It is all sorts of awesome information for you to be a better version of yourself in and out of the bedroom, in and out of the boardroom, and just in general all day long. So get on the Alpha Male Society app and check it out. Let me know what you think. If you on there, awesome. I want to know what you love about it and what else you want to see on there. All right, alphas, let's build this society and create a better understanding of what it means to be an alpha male. Now, there's not enough of us out there, us meaning us, because yes, I am an alpha, but I'm an alpha female. And so, why not continue to build what we're doing? All right, another way to continue to build and improve your chances of scoring with that woman of your dreams, the woman of the night, or the woman that has eluded you, that is just a personal conquest. There we go. How to score with a hot chick by the hot chick. That's right. Yours truly, moi, has all the tips, tricks for you to score each and every time that you go after someone. Now, have fun, guys. Enjoy the stories, enjoy the pictures, enjoy it all. All right. If you don't want to go on Amazon, guess what? It's on the app. That's right. Alphas, if you got the app, you got the book. What more could you want? I'll tell you what more. You want to know how to talk to that beautiful woman that is sitting across the bar. You want to know how to talk to that woman that you have already asked out and she's agreed. But are you listening to what she says? Aha, exactly. Are you listening as well as speaking effectively to her? I'm not sure your communication style. And did you know that you have a communication style? Let's get back to the basics for a second. The way that we think in our minds is not necessarily how we speak with our mouths. There it can be a disconnect, and it can sound really, really great in your head. And let's give an example right now. You are thinking, oh my gosh, she's absolutely beautiful. But what comes out is, hey, you look good. Well, you say in your mind, you are absolutely beautiful, but you're saying you look good to her in person. Which way do you think is going to get a better response? Right, your initial instinct. If she is absolutely beautiful, don't be afraid and shy to say so. Make her feel that way. Make her feel how you feel about her and don't be shy in doing so. We talked about confidence being one of the sexiest things about a man. Be confident in what you say to her each and every time, whether it's on a text, whether it's on a phone call, whether you guys are emailing back and forth, right? There's a right and a wrong way to get your message across. Are you the authoritarian type that everything you say is just like you're dictating what to do? I need you to write me back today. Well, F you, buddy. I am not going to write you back. You're putting demands on me and telling me I need to give you an answer right now. Screw you. I got other stuff to do. I am absolutely not going to write you because you tell me to write you. So think about that. If you're demanding things, who else are you demanding them from? Are you a business owner? Are you a demanding business owner that now all of a sudden your employees say, screw you, I don't want to work for you anymore? And good luck hiring new ones. Because let's face it, as a business owner myself, the caliber of applicants sucks. All right. There are people, they're just lazy. Nobody wants to work. And if you can't effectively communicate with your team and the people that you want to bring in and represent you, what are you doing? You're wasting your time, you're wasting their time, and you're wasting precious, valuable commodities. All right. All right, let me see. Texting seems to mess up. Yes, yes, texting can absolutely mess up a lot of conversations. We get lazy in what we text and we use acronyms, SMH. It took me so long to figure out what that meant. All right. Okay, you're shaking my head. Shaking my head. I get it, right? But when did we get so lazy as a society to not actually say what we want to say? There, I said it. A lazy society. We're using acronyms, LOLs. Awesome. You want to laugh out loud? Haha. I get it. But why? If you are an educated person and you want an educated response, you've got to put something educated out there. You cannot just simply rely solely on acronyms and emojis. If you want to say you look really hot, okay, sometimes a flame is kind of catchy and it's kind of cute and, makes me think, oh, he thinks I'm hot. But tell me I'm hot. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me that color looks great on me. Tell me you can't wait to see me and what's underneath my shirt. Tell me, guys, say it and say it proud. I am telling you, you are not getting what you want because you're not asking for it. Straight up. Think about it. Are you truly asking for what you want with somebody? I don't know. You got to tell me. And if you're not telling me, what are you doing? Right? Right? All right, assertiveness. Let's take over. Be assertive. Be assertive of what you want. Pay attention to your surroundings. Where are you? If you're looking to send a fun little selfie, make sure that there's no one else in the picture, right? You want to send yourself. You don't want to send the guy eating a Twinkie standing behind you on the subway, right? You don't want that. So use the features that your phone has and erase, those people that might be mulling and, photobombing you that you don't actually want to send over. So be concise, be persistent in your delivery, right? Don't send something that you wouldn't want to receive. There's the other kicker right there. Speak in a manner you want to be spoken to. Those manners that we were taught, do unto others as you want done to you. I hold that very true. And I think a lot of times when you think in that terms of how do you want to receive a message, how do you want to deliver a message, that's the way to do it. You want to be spoken to, so speak to other people that way. If you want your date to want to continue to engage with you, speak to her at an intellectual level. She's not beneath you. There's no reason for you to have a superiority complex, is there? Absolutely not. You are just as human as she is. And she is just as interesting as you are. So ask those probing questions. Find out what it is that she is interested in. The more common ground that you guys have, the further expansion the conversations go. Now, we're talking just a little bit in general in the beginning of conversations right now. You're looking to solidify a match, a swipe right to, hey, Sally, would you like to go have drinks tonight over at the Blue Moon Cafe? Yes, Todd, I absolutely would. Okay, great. I'll see you at 7:00. Beautiful. You've got a date. You know where you're going. Now put yourself together. Make sure your attire is appropriate for the location. Make sure you get there early. Okay, this is a little side tangent, but it's still about communication. If you are meeting a date at a bar, at a restaurant, at a cafe, you're going to a park, a walk, a hike, it doesn't matter where you're going. You must get there before she does. That is setting the tone, and that is a communication without communicating. If you are late, I'm going to think you're not coming and you don't want to be there and you're wasting my time. It's a little, I know it's not fair, guys, because women are typically, we're notorious for being late. But if you are the man and you are the alpha and you asked her out, you damn well better be there before she is, because that is you are communicating before the date even gets started. You being there first is meaning that you are interested, you are excited, and you mean business. You are reliable. She's going to know that she can count on you. You are there. So all these little things of just showing up early or before she does speaks volumes. We can speak without speaking, guys. Body language, I'm sure we all know what body language means, but promptness is an effective way of communicating without communicating. So remember that on your date this Saturday night. Where you going tonight, guys? Huh? I'm going out to a lounge. It's freezing, but I don't care. I got a hot date and I'm excited. So see, excited because I've got a date. I've got something to do. What are you excited to go do? Communicate with me and tell me what's going on in your world. All right. If you're not going to communicate in an efficient manner, what are you doing? Right? Are you the passive guy? Are you the one that's just going to avoid making decisions? Well, that's not alpha style. That's not what we do. You know, if you're passive in your approach, say, oh, I'll go do whatever it is that you want to do. Well, I may want to brush my hair. I may want to go get my nails done. Is that what you want to do? No, say, hey, whatever you want to do tonight, Alice. Alice wants to go to the bookstore. Is that what you want to do? No, it's definitely not what you want to go do. Well, maybe it is. But if it's what you want to do, say it. Say, hey, Alice, want to go check out, the new books coming out? Okay, my little nerdy birdie crew. Why not? It doesn't matter what you do as long as you're in control and having fun doing it. Effectively communicate what it is that you want to do, right? So don't be passive about it. We've already talked about, in other videos and other podcasts about being the indecisive guy. I'll do whatever. She's going to walk all over you if you constantly let her dictate what you're doing. So don't be so passive and doing it just to appease her, because that relationship is going to go nowhere and nowhere fast. You are not going to go from, hey, I just met you to I'm getting in your bed if you are very passive. She's going to think you're boring and that you bring nothing to the table. Are you a boring alpha? I didn't think so. You're definitely not boring. You are not submissive unless it's something that is predetermined and you have communicated about your bedroom style of entertainment, shall we say. Maybe you want to be a little more submissive in there. Maybe you want her to be a dominant woman and pin you down and take advantage of you because you are so busy taking advantage and controlling the world. You just need a little bit of balance, and that helps to bring you balance. Well, she's not going to know that if you don't communicate that with her. If you don't say, hey, Rebecca, I would love for you just to take advantage of me tonight. Do you think you could do that? So you're like, ooh, well, how so, Jack? Uh-huh. I could definitely do that. And you know what? If she's not the type that is into that, then she's not the girl for you. You need someone to take care of your needs. And that is a need that needs to be fulfilled. So find the woman out there that will absolutely dominate you in the bedroom because you are dominating the boardroom. But it's about effective communication. Now, on the flip side, If she is into certain things and she wants you to maybe pour hot wax on her, I mean, we're just going all sorts of crazy right now. Okay. You guys, have been together for a little while. You want to spice things up. You want to do something new that she, isn't going to mention on the first date. Say, hey, I totally like to be spanked, whipped, chained, and pour hot wax on. Yeah, that may not go over so well in the beginning because it's a lot to take in. So we stagger information and we present it when it's appropriate. Now you've been dating for a month. You guys have had amazing killer sex and you love it and you're looking to take it to the next level, right? And she says to you, what I just said, would you be open to taking it farther? And let's explore. I want you to, light a candle and pour the wax on me. Would you do that? Would you guys? Would you be that open? And if you're not, how can you say in an effective manner, how do you gently let her down, right? These are things that you constantly need to be mindful about. And we've talked about mindfulness of being a workout for the brain that takes just as much effort as training those biceps and triceps and legs and butt and back. Everything takes effort. If we want to be the way we want to be and we want to rock out who we are, it takes effort. So learning how to gently let somebody down is just as an important skill as asking for what you want. Because you might really like this girl, this woman, but that's just not your style. You're not comfortable in a BDSM or exotic style relationship. You need to say, I really appreciate that request. However, I'm just not comfortable. I can deliver the experience you're looking to have. That is honest. That is genuine. That's appreciated. She might be a little embarrassed at first and be like, okay, what would you be comfortable with? And now there's a conversation going. Now you can understand what she's looking for and she can understand and respect your boundaries. That is the only way to grow as a couple, to learn the ins and outs of one another, is asking a question, waiting for a response. Are you actively listening? Are you looking at her? Where's the eye contact? When you're talking to her, where are you looking? Please don't be on the phone and she's having this conversation with you and you're just like, I'm so sorry. Wait, what did you say? That is one of the most rude things that any individual can do, is to not give the attention to the person that you are speaking to on the other side. Okay. Why would that be all right? One of the things that really grinds my gears, and this is about communicating, and please, if you are out shopping, stop doing this right now, today, done, call it quits. If you are at a checkout and you are having an interaction with someone, you're at the grocery store and they are scanning and they are bagging, don't be on your phone and rude. As someone that worked in retail, when I was younger, through high school and college, if you're having someone in front of you, pay attention to them. I think it is one of the most obnoxious and rude things if someone in front of you is not paying attention and they're on their phone and they're texting and the cashier is waiting for you to pay because your world is so much more important than what you're doing in this moment. Put the freaking phone down, dudes and women, anybody that's listening. Finish your transaction, focus on what's in front of you, and then move on to what's next. Okay. That is how we communicate properly. We give our attention to the other person, no matter what the situation is. All right, so I'm back from that side tangent, but it still relates to communication and effectively getting what you want when you want it. Now, one of the ways that is not the best way to get what you want when you want it is the passive aggressive style, right? Somebody asks you a question. Yeah, I really don't care. That's fine. but you are seething on the inside. You are bending over and you're going backwards. Why? Why are you being passive aggressive? Oh, it doesn't matter what to me. I'll eat whatever you want. No, you won't. You will not be happy just doing whatever it is that you want. No, absolutely not. You need to be firm. Stop being passive aggressive. Stop being angry because she doesn't want to do what you want to do. Are you gossiping about other people? Is she gossiping about other people? That's got to grind your gears, I'm so sure, right? But don't buy into it. Speak up. If she is starting on a trend and you don't like the direction it's going, say, hey, Rebecca, can we just, pause it right here? What's the point of this conversation? What would you really like to talk about? Okay. And if you're really not interested, don't pretend to be interested. That is giving her false pretenses and false information that you care. Because next time she might bring something up, she might be talking about some global issues and what's going on over in the Czech Republic because she's a political science major. I'm really just throwing all the stops out here. It doesn't really matter what the conversation is. But if it's something that you're only pretending to be interested in, she's going to keep talking about it because you gave her that positive confirmation. You have to remember, if you are giving someone positive feedback, that's incentive for them to keep doing that activity. That's incentive for them to keep talking about what they're talking about. Now, if you say, that's great, Susie, I think that it's a wonderful thing that you're interested in this, but why don't we talk about something that we're both interested in? Right? Is she a sports girl? Divert the attention back to sports. If she's not a sports girl, ask her, what else would you like to talk about? And find another topic. But you can just stop it right in its tracks instead of dragging it on longer than your penis, whatever it might be. Be an effective communicator. Stop being passive aggressive. If you don't want to hear it, don't hear it. If it's not something you're interested in, let her know. That is as simple as it is. Guys, are you getting the trend here? Communication can be very, very simple. Now, if you're not sure on how to say something, rehearse it. There is nothing wrong with recording yourself. We all have so many advantages at our disposal. Record yourself. And if it's not how you want to sound, or if you're hearing it and you're like, oh, whoa, that was really confrontational, or that sounded really manipulative, reflect on that. Practice, rehearse. The more we mentally rehearse the things that we want to say and do and feel, the easier it becomes. Mental rehearsal, I focus a lot in my sports psychology practice. The things that we do in our brains literally physically translate what we do on a physical level. We are connected, mind and body. What we think, we do, and what we do, we think. So why not think more clearly about how you want to talk to the next person and speak that way to them? Slow down to go farther. Do you talk really fast? Does everything come out like a mile a minute? Do you not understand what anybody's saying when you're super excited and like, oh my God, did you see that thing? Did you check out that game? Oh my gosh, that slam dunk was amazing. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. We just said a lot of words in a very short period of time. Did you catch all of them? If you don't know the things that you're saying, you can pretty well bet that the person on the other side of it has no clue what you're talking about either. So slow down to move forward. Say it with purpose. Enunciate your words. There's nothing more frustrating than talking to someone that sounds like they have a mouth of marbles, because everything is just so jumbled and they're going so fast. You just don't know what they're actually trying to say. So breathe, calm the mind, and the words will flow that much more poetically. We want to be good orators. We want to use the brain, the common sense that we have, and we want to sound artistic. You want to sound educated. You want to sound like you're well put together, because alpha males are very well put together. Even when you want to be a little bit on the sexy, rugged, sloppy side, it's purposeful. Everything we do has purpose, right? So learn to effectively communicate with purpose. What are you expecting from that conversation? Do you know? Personally, every conversation I have has a purpose. Talking on the podcast has a purpose, right? We want to communicate with one another. I am communicating with all my most amazing guys out there. Why? Because I want to help you have a better interaction with a beautiful woman. I want to see you experience joy and satisfaction in life and not have headaches and frustrations because she just didn't understand what it is that you were doing. Now, I can totally understand what is presented to me, because why? I take the time to listen. I take the time to engage with who's in front of me. I take the time to be interested. So why would we not want to be interested? And why would you not give the time to that other person? What's the rush? What's the rush, guys? Where are you going? Is she right here for you? Yes, she is. So why rush that experience? Oh, I just want to talk and talk and talk, but I want to hear more about you. I want to know your struggles. What is it that you have a hard time saying? Do you have a hard time if she wants you to do something? Do you have a hard time telling her no? Do you have a hard time not buying her things because she says, "Oh, I would love this. Oh, mister, please, please, can I have this?" Why would you just give in? What's the purpose? If she is just looking and asking for you to give her things over and over and over, are you actually thinking that she's interested in you? Or can you pick up on her communication and realizing she's just taking advantage of you? There's so many nuances to communicating. It's communicating to getting what you want, but it's communicating to avoid the things you don't want, right? So if you are recognizing the trends that she's a gold digger and she's only after you because she wants something from you, or as we talked about before, you're in that friend zone, right? And she's just coming to you because you're a safe bet. If you don't want to be in the friend zone, you got tips and tricks to get out of it. But that's communicating, right? You won't get out of the friend zone if you don't make changes and you don't say something in a new way. You will constantly get the same gold diggers if you don't put a stop to it and stand up for yourself and realize these girls, yeah, they might be hot and they might have tight little bodies and big tits and, fake lips, and they look good on your arm. But what is the satisfaction you're really getting? Is it truly satisfying to be with somebody that is only after you for your money? I would think not. I would absolutely think not. You work hard, guys. Spend the money on the women who appreciate it. But first of all, spend your money on you and the things that make you happy. We talked about self-care and not being selfish. If there's something that you can get to improve your life, that's going to improve your business, that's going to improve your relationship with your family, that comes above anything and everything that's external. We turn it inwards so that we can project it outwards. If your internal version is not solidified, you will not have the happy external life that you're looking for, right? So we've got to know how to ask for things, and we have to know when the right message can be delivered. Avoid being the passive aggressive guy. You don't want to be that authoritative, demonstrative, give me an answer right now dictator, because that is not sexy, guys. I'll tell you right now, authoritarian dictatorship is not sexy when it comes to communicating. Now, in the bedroom, that's another story. You want to be domineering, you want to flip her over, you want to pin her down, you want to smack her, do whatever you want in the bedroom. That is established, effectively communicated between the two of you. Be however you want. But that's then. You won't get there if you're telling her, you give me an answer by 2:00 if you can see me tonight. No, dudes, that's never going to fly. Avoid that all sorts of 2 ways from Sunday, okay? We are just not going to be that manipulative, authoritative, demanding, demonstrative human being. No, 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 guys. Speak with compassion. Speak with intent. Speak with purpose. Speak with an open mind. Speak to listen, right? Speak to engage and have a conversation. What is the point of asking questions if you don't want to listen for the answer so that you can continue to elaborate on that question, right? That's never going to work. So I'm asking you to tell me, what are you struggling with? How do you have problems communicating? Is it asking a girl out? Is it what to do on the first date? Is it what to do on the third, fourth, fifth date? Is it how to get out of a relationship you've been in for 6 months and it's really just not working any longer? How do you have difficult conversations, right? Honesty and openness are the crucial components to any effective communication style. If you're not open to receiving information, whether you agree with it or not, and we all have differences in opinions, if you're not open to receiving new information and you're not willing to make any changes and set boundaries, you're not going to get the results you want. So I'm asking to know where you struggle. What can we work on together so that you, at the end of the day, are going home with the hot chick because you learned how to speak to the hot chick by the hot chick, and you're getting everything you want. Easy conversations, difficult conversations, fun, flirty conversations, seductive conversations, nonsense, sports, whimsical conversations. There's many different types of conversations to be had, but it all comes down to the basics of giving the attention and actively listening, removing the ego, and just being in the moment. For more mindfulness opportunities, check out the app. I have a whole mindfulness workshop on it. Alpha Male Society app. If you know someone that could use some mindfulness tidbits and tricks and training, tell them to get the app. This program is awesome. This program will help you or anyone you know to be more mindful. So we can all use a little bit of it. Let's work our brains as much as we work our bodies, and let's keep thriving, guys. Tell me what you think. I want to know. Don't forget to hit up my YouTube channel for any other extra videos. Alpha Male Society. It is what it is. It is building more alphas. It's creating stronger men to take over this world and have strong women right next to you to thrive and enjoy life. So guys, I hope you can communicate with your dates effectively tonight. Learn what they want, tell them what you want, and have a phenomenal evening doing whatever it is that you guys are up to tonight. And I can't wait to hear more about your stories. Tell me your trials, your tribulations, your successes, and let's celebrate. So I know what I'm doing tonight. I can't wait to go out on my date, which I am very excited for. So guys, I'll see you again real soon. Don't forget, get that Alpha Male Society app to all those men that aren't on it. Check out our podcast and get the book, Amazon, How to Score the Hot Chick by the Hot Chick, if you don't have the app. All right, guys, enjoy your week. Keep crushing life, and I'll see you real real soon.